Hey everybody, welcome to episode 55.
Hi everybody.
As you can hear, we've got a special guest in the studio today. And that special guest is something you haven't heard in a little bit. Oh yeah.
Everyone feels it when it's a good one tonight, everybody. Welcome to episode 55
Thanks for coming out to the big venue. We're doing it tonight because it's 55, and everybody knows that's one of the strongest numbers ever, okay? Two of the same number back to back. It's like two of the same letter back to back. Bobby Bowker, John Jacobs, Mike Morris, Sophia Sanchez. A lot of people have alliteration names because sometimes things are so good, you want to see it again. And you know, life is about seeing as much as you can, but sometimes all you want to see is the same thing. You know? You know what I'm talking about?
You put that so eloquently.
Yep.
And now it's time
to change things up.
As I tune the guitar, so everyone...
As he tunes the guitar.
Everyone, hold on. And so what's everyone been doing? Episode 55.
Did you guys have a good holiday?
Huh? You guys trying to do that?
Nobody cares about your holiday.
Oh.
Don't tell me about it.
Yeah, everyone.
I won't tell you mine. Don't ask, don't tell. You know what I mean? Let's bring that back.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah, why do I have to know if you like girls? I don't care if you like girls, okay?
That's
all those guys out there who like girls and they won't stop bragging about it in the military. You know what I'm talking about?
Is it only in the military?
I mean,
think they brag about it everywhere else.
I know it is everywhere. It's the whole world. But for some reason they put a policy in there that said we don't want to know because we got to be in your foxhole. I'm gonna be over your foxhole and I got to make sure you're not gonna squirt on me.
What?
You're not going to spurt all over me. Jesus. Yeah, that's, I was reading a direct quote from a website.
That is insane.
I'm looking through my neighbor's window and reading what's on their computer right now.
Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff.
There's a lot of good stuff in that screen.
I feel like I'm missing out on so many good words.
So many good words.
Yeah, when I'm missing out on words.
Yeah, what, you hear words and you go, I missed out on that?
I missed out on that one. Those are some good words over there.
Yeah, well, that's what structure of life is about, right? Just one word in front of the other. Mm-hmm. And that's all you can do. You just keep on putting more out of the factory. Words are like on a factory line. Every time you talk, they just keep coming out.
You think so?
Yeah, and the I Love Lucy ladies there with Charlie Chapman. Mm-hmm. Charlie Chapman?
Yeah, that's your favorite drag queen right now.
Yeah. Everybody loves RuPaul's Drag Race. Which brings us to the song of the day that was voted on by you guys. And it's a good thing you picked this one because we'd been practicing it for a long time and we weren't sure if we were ever going to get to play it. But it sounds like episode 55 is the perfect place to play that song that we've been working so hard on. So you ready to play that infamous tune that we just can't stop singing all the time?
Yeah, no, it's yeah, you're cutting this part out, right?
Oh, no way.
You cut out every part.
I've never cut this podcast one time, and I'm not going to start on episode 55.
Yeah.
It's been pure for so many years. To change now would be blasphemy.
Why?
The fans would go crazy. All the people who listen to this, who rely on consistency, they go, I come here for a reason. And it's because this is where I get my news from. Yeah, you ask the college kids where they get their news from.
It's social media.
I get it from a
It's
podcast.
always social media.
I get it from Twitter. Will Smith's Twitter is where I get most of my news.
Well, guess what, everybody?
Guess what?
We've created a new way.
We've got a new way for you guys to consume news through podcast, musical style.
So sit down and put down everything you're doing.
Put down everything you're doing.
Unless you're driving, keep going.
I mean, yeah, especially if it's like a subway train or a bus. Don't laugh too hard, or you might accidentally veer into oncoming things. Oh, yeah! Oh, it looks like the jukebox started working. What, did you kick that jukebox a little harder and it turned on?
It broke. I'm
no.
sorry about that, everybody.
Oh, what, you unplug it right when it started working?
Yeah.
Darn.
I always forget that I don't know how to play this right.
Huh. Well, that's just the way life is sometimes. You don't know what's right at all. Nobody knows what's right. We keep on fighting to find out. Tell me what's right, and I'll tell you why I left. I'm gonna get out of the system. Gonna break the system. Can you break the system with me? Let's ride a roller coaster, eat cotton candy. We're eating candy together, doing the most innocent shit. We're doing really chill, normal stuff for a long, long time. And you really like that because that's cool to you. And I can't decide if that's cool to me too. Is it cool with you if I get back on the roller coaster? I need to see what's at the top of the mountain. Want to get my picture taken as the drop goes down. Take a picture of me as I go down the steepest drop. And we'll save it on a keychain and look at it forever.
So take a picture right now with whoever you're with.
And send it to us.
Yeah.
At tampanewsforce.net. At tampanewsforce.xxx.
Tampa News Force is a website where you can get the hits.
Get the hits.
Everybody likes to see those hits. And
Those
licks.
hits.
And shakes. And yeah, shake it up.
Shake the hits around.
Shake that finger while you're pressing the button.
These hits
On
sound
your
so great.
telephone.
These hits sound like the best hits I've ever heard. Best hit I've ever heard. This hit's gonna be a hit. Oh yeah.
It's
Best
time
song.
to click that thing on your
Everybody get
telephone.
on Netflix later.
It's time to click it right
Scrolling
now.
down on Reddit.
Yeah, click that thing on your telephone.
I'm reading forums on 4chan.
And send the things that you like to people right
And
now.
I'm doing stand-up at Porky's, my favorite venue. I love doing open mics.
Everybody, come on.
I like saying whatever I want into a microphone as
Yeah,
loud as
click
I
that.
can. While kids watch TV and baseball.
And then
It's
keep
the
clicking
World
that thing right
Series.
out.
Who cares about the World Series? We're doing stand-up comedy, guys. Get back in
Yeah.
here. You're allowed
Come
to smoke
outside.
inside. Just smoke at the bar. You can smoke
Yeah.
cigarettes inside my
Come learn
bar.
a sport or something.
I'm the only guy who's cool left in the city because my bar you can smoke cigs in. Everybody else has abandoned the cigs, but not me. I love it when
Oh,
you smoke
shit.
inside my place because I like getting smoked out too. Yep.
So
That's a song everybody relates to.
Everybody can get down on that one.
Everybody can get down on that one. That's what they say about that one.
Well, welcome
peace
back
out,
to
Yeah, welcome back to
nonsense
Plane
garbage.
Talk. We talk about planes and trains and steak breaks. Break your steak right here.
Yeah, we're gonna break some steaks right now.
Yeah, I think that's a promo we should do for the premiere this week. We'll just break a steak in half. We'll say steak break. That sounds like a sketch we would make.
Yeah, and that's the promo.
Yeah, that's the promo. It's just me trying to break a steak in half.
Like a raw, like
Yeah,
big,
raw steak.
big raw,
Raw steak. That sounds right.
chopped in half, slow motion.
Yeah,
very
I don't even know
sharp
about chop.
knife.
I think it's funnier just trying to rip it in half with my hands. Just like over my knee or something. Break it. I want to break the steak in half. People go, oh, wow, he's getting himself dirty with steak.
Yeah, that'd be a really good way to go about it.
Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll go do that.
Yeah, that's a great one to just, it's a nice sunny day out. You don't have to really do much setup. All you need is a simple prop.
Yeah, I miss seeing my videos of me, breaking stuff on train tracks. When those pop up in my memories, it's me being like, Happy Valentine's Day, smash.
Yeah, like, don't you ever feel like you don't do like enough stuff outside?
Well, I love being outside.
Yeah, you see all those memories of yourself just outside.
Outside, running around. You remember those days.
Those days outside.
Yeah, the days outside. Yeah, is that how it ended?
Which one?
The days outside song.
I don't even.
That's what you were just playing.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it is. You forgot about those lower halves.
Yeah, I feel like there is a secret button on here that made it.
There's definitely a button on there that can change everything, I'm sure. Oh,
No,
wow. That's not it.
It's not the white noise.
It's not the white noise button, but it might be close to it.
Nope.
Oh,
nope.
wow.
It's not
It's a zombie movie.
Okay.
It's the loading screen of some game. Welcome to this hardcore video game. Hey kids, you like playing hardcore video games?
Yeah, the ones with the M on them.
The ones with the M on them? And like the chicks are in bikinis? You seen those?
Yeah, the ones where they're playing volleyball.
They're playing volleyball? Dead or alive? I'll tell you it's not dead at all. And it's very much alive. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about, guys. I think you guys out there know exactly what I'm talking about. And I don't want to be coy with you guys. I don't want to be Joe Coy with you guys. But I think you know where I'm coming from. You noticed...
Notice what?
You noticed when I was coming down the steps the other day. You know, you have a lot of thoughts when you're going down or up steps. Because your brain's in a different mood. When you're going down steps, you're like, this is so easy.
You kind of hope you get...
I'm moving faster.
Your body just kind of
knows
what to do, but it doesn't like it.
No.
It's like, what? You're making me walk up the steps?
You're making me go upwards instead of downwards, where I can just, take impact. We like taking impact. We don't like exerting energy.
I'm from the Taking Impact Club.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who are in the Taking Impact Club. Taking impact with me. I remember when I...
Take the impact.
I met you at the Taking Impact Club. Everything was so chill. And then the portal opened to hell. And the monsters flew upwards. And spiky things shot quickly at my eyes.
Oh no.
I know, but luckily I dodged all the spiky shit. And I got out of the way. But I didn't avoid the blast completely. I got plagued. Part of my leg was stuck in the blast. And I grew a disease. And I couldn't get the disease out of me. So I had to catch the breeze and sail away. And then I sneezed and came back down to earth. 'Cause God blessed me, and I blessed him too. And then a bunch of stuff happens between me and the other person in the story. And things progress, and the plot gets bigger and wider. And it expands, and people are like, wow, yeah, so complicated, complex. I really like how there's more things going on now. People like when there's more things going on.
Like when Sandra Bullock does something?
Yeah, they go, I really like this movie. It made me think. And this TV show made me think. And this podcast and this radio thing.
This podcast didn't make me think.
This didn't make me think.
It was just asking for something much better every time.
I think that's what the point is, you know? It's not about what you think. It's about what you feel, guys. How do you feel?
We always feel awful.
What are you feeling?
I don't feel anything.
Physically, when you touch things, what does it feel like?
It's usually non-existent.
There's usually
it feels like something's pushing me instead of actually me touching something.
I feel kind of like a ghost floating around. And nothing can actually touch me at all. Like, you know... Yeah, people try to hug me, their arms just go right through me.
Yeah, it happens like all the time to me. It's just
my doctor said it's normal.
I always try to like push a button on something, but I just keep pressing down on it, but my hand never actually reaches it.
Yeah, I feel that a lot of the time. Like no matter what I do, it's like I swear I just tried to touch the thing, and then it doesn't look moved.
Like you're at a
It's like doing the dishes, am I right, guys?
Those soda machines, you were trying to press a button.
Yeah, and it doesn't work. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work.
It just kind of falls right down.
Yeah.
The
soda machines?
Yeah, the soda machine falls down.
Oh, really? Yeah. That happens to you?
And there's a cement wall in the back of it.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Really? Cement wall?
Yeah,
I think you're going to steal their syrup?
No, it's just me trying to touch the button for the soda I want.
But you can't because your hand just goes right through it.
Yeah.
Right, because ghost feeling. Yeah, I think, my doctor said that's totally, he goes, it's not normal if you don't feel that. He goes, trust me, I'm a doctor. I feel that every time I do surgery. Yeah, you think doctors get worried like it's a big set before surgery? I better not bomb this.
I think they feel fine. They're probably
really?
they're trained to do it, so it's just like,
and we're not trained to do
it's like
anything?
How we're trained to make this podcast.
How I took a long class to. Yeah, I took 15 years of podcast school. It was very expensive and very physically demanding.
It put me in so much debt. Podcast school?
Oh, podcast school ruined my life. But at the same time, it was worth it, Because they say the best stuff comes out of pain. Yeah, they say when you feel bad, you fix it.
That simple pain of just paying so much for what?
Breeding change. I'm a puppy breeder of change.
I've changed so much.
I have a change mill. Michael Vick fights changes against each other. But that's the point, guys. That we need to feel stronger from the pain. Right, guys? Isn't that something everybody's agreed on many times?
Take that pain?
Because if you don't get better from it, then you just wasted your time. And what, did you just want to waste your time, loser?
Yeah,
you don't want to waste your time.
You came here to...
Time's all we have, guys. They say money's all we have. A lot of people say that. They go, money is the only thing we have in life.
It makes the time go much, much
it's
better.
The only thing that makes me happy at all in the slightest. And you go, are you sure that's the right way to live?
Yeah, it's the right way. I believe so.
Yeah, I mean, when you
you gotta really give into that capitalist
when you go by the numbers, if you look strictly at the facts.
I'm going by odds and evens.
Yeah, but the point is, money's not the thing. There's other things. And do you know what those other things are?
I've never heard of any other thing.
Well, guys, it's a thing called world peace. It's a thing called love, guys. They kill the people who say that. They go, yeah, we love you. And they go, die. So they're going to kill us, guys. And we know it. That's why we're putting out this last ditch effort, this message.
This is the last message we'll ever send
This
out
is
here.
like the R2-D2 projection.
Yeah.
We say, please.
Yeah, these are
They're
for,
going to kill us. And we know this.
If you're an alien civilization listening to this right now.
If either of us dies within the next 40 years, it was from a murder. And you must investigate it.
From who?
If either of us gets killed, is what I'm saying.
It's going to be murder?
Well, I need to put that in their heads now so they don't give up. Because they're going to go, oh, this looks like a classic, you know.
Classic. They listened to that, and now they wanted to murder them. They had a 40-year-long vendetta. They had to
Yeah, someone was waiting a really long time from now.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you got to wait for the right moment.
Yeah,
I feel like
just
people say that a lot.
Yeah, you never know who's holding such a long grudge that's coming after you any day now.
I mean, I feel like that's 100%
That's
what's
how
going on.
I feel every morning. It's like, who's gonna try and murder me today?
I know. I wake up and I look out the window and I go, is it going to be you? Are you the one who's going to murder me? But then it turns out it's my reflection, guys. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. And if you want to make the world a better place, you know what to do. I said, you know what to do. You know what to do. You know what to do. You always know what to do at the right time. You just gotta believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Woo. Play this over the loudspeaker at the schools. Is this the morning announcements? Wake up, kids.
Welcome to...
There's a guest speaker in the house. It's Tampa News Force.
Wait, you think
we're in your school?
They made him come back to school the Friday after?
No, but I mean, we record this now, and they'll play it in schools forever, as like a, you know, a wake kids up in the morning thing. They're gonna go, remember when Tampa News Force lived in Tampa? And the kids will go, wow, can you believe that? Such iconic staples of comedy were in one place at one time. And they're gonna go, that's unreal. It's like a solar eclipse. That such great talent could exist at one place at the same time. That never happens. People usually move together and try to get better together. Rarely do people do well on their own. People don't stay in the middle of nowhere and then get huge. That rarely ever happens. You've got to go to a bigger market. You've got to sell your product to millions. You've got to appeal to everybody. You can't just hang in the woods. You can't just be a possum, an awesome possum. You got to do stuff that's gonna get everybody to look. You can't just be out in the boonies, in the sticks. You can't live in the sticks, guys. You gotta get out of those sticks. Pull those sticks out of your body. There's invisible needles in your body. Spiritual needles. Pull the needles out. Pull the needles out. Pull those needles out of my brain. Pull those spirit needles out of my brain. Pull those spirit needles out of my brain. Pull them out now, it hurts. Do it, guys. One hand, two hands, pull them out. One hand, pull it out. Two hands, pull it out. Pull out the needles. Let's do it together. It's a really cool, trendy dance. Everybody pull out the needles from their head. That's so sick. I'm a DJ. I'm a fucking DJ. I'm a DJ. DJs. You know what I'm talking about? You get to interrupt the songs. You're in the songs now.
You'd be like, wake. Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody? This is DJ Custom.
Welcome back to the custom remix of random.
This is DJ Custom
guitar
Default.
noises.
Default Custom. This is DJ DC Default.
It's default time.
It's default time.
It's
Y'all
time
want
to
just
default
feel plain?
on everything.
You want to be the most basic thing? That's what people want to be, you know? They want to go, I got Netflix and chill. I can do that.
Yeah, I can afford that.
I can do that. I do that all the time. I'm fucking sick. I'm in the system.
I was raised on it.
I was raised on it. I was around before the internet.
They said back in the day when it was hard.
I can't wait until
now it's
everyone's gonna have Wi-Fi in their head from the day they're born. Because they'll put out the campaign. They'll go, look how many people died.
Yeah, everyone laughed at Google Glass.
Yeah, everybody laughed at Google Glass, but
they should have just embraced it back then.
Yeah, I don't know why we made fun of people who would come into double-decker open mic.
Wearing their own sunglasses.
Yeah, a guy came into that mic once with Google Glass on, and I think everybody just kind of laughed at him. And it was
I thought it was pretty cool. I'd wear them, but
Yeah, do it now.
Yeah, I will.
Are you allowed to? Do they still sell them?
Yeah, I think you
go to the Apple store.
Hey, do you have Google Glass?
Wait, well, yeah. Where would you go? Microsoft store?
Yeah.
Do you guys have Google Glass in here? No, I
probably
for my Windows.
I need help with my
Microsoft Windows need Google Glass. They shattered my Google Glasses. Google Gaga. That's what The internet's for fucking babies, okay?
Whoa.
Not like the action. It's for people who are.
Yeah, adults don't have time to actually seek out information.
Yeah, you think I have any time to look at stuff?
You know how long I spent learning things? At this point, I just know what to do.
Do you know how many podcasts they've forced us to do in here?
And
we don't complain.
Yeah, they just keep saying, "Oh, keep doing them," And
we go, "Fine. If I have to, if you put a gun to my head," and they do.
Every time.
Every time. But the worst part is they put it to other people's heads too in front of me. People I care about. Isn't that the worst in movies? When they get the person the guy cares about. They're like, "Oh, is this your wife?"
Oh,
and the guy's like, "Don't you touch her.
Hey, man.
Don't you touch her. I'll kill you.
I'm just saying, you didn't pay.
If you lay one finger on her, if you break one of her fingernails."
Oh, I'm gonna break more than just.
I'm gonna break more than just her fingernails, buddy. I'm gonna break everything. And then he's like fucking with her. He's touching her face and shit,
And then she's like, "Help me, help,
please, just let me go. Just let me die. Get out of here without me. Just let me die." The guy goes, "No. I'm not gonna let you die. I'm gonna save you."
Well, you got only a few seconds to save this person.
We only got 5 minutes to save the world. Yeah, what do you do, guys? They go, "Are you gonna take the bullet?" But that's the trick. It's like that's the sketch. The guy's like, "I'm gonna shoot your wife," and he has like a second where he could jump in front of the gun, but he doesn't. And he clicks it, and the gun's just jammed, so it doesn't work. And the woman's like, "Are you kidding me?" And he's like, I don't know. Yeah, and the guy, too, with the gun's like, "Oh, yeah, that's messed up. Can't believe you didn't even jump in front of your wife when I was about to shoot her in front of you." Hey, give me a break. Come on.
Hey,
come on, man.
That is...
Yeah. Any way you cut it.
Any way you want to shoot that.
Any way you want to slice that. You're going to feel some pain.
All right, check this out. We do it, but it's two women.
What's two? Oh, yeah, it's a lesbian marriage. Honey, why didn't you jump in front of the bullet for me? Coming up next on Lesbian Marriage. Just a basic concept like that?
Yeah.
You think that works? Yeah, just lesbian marriage. Welcome back to my 600-pound lesbian training video.
Oh, no.
Oh, what? You got a problem with that?
That's the one that makes people leave the room.
Listen, man, ladies need love too. Guys just can't have all the love. Women deserve it too. You hear me, fellas? Let's raise up, men. Meninists, join me.
Meninism. Join hands.
Nepotism with Meninism. I get my bro buddies at my work jobs, 'cause I like my boys. I really like hanging with my boys.
My boys of my friends.
It's so sick hanging with my boys.
Welcome back to Boy Time.
Welcome back to Boy Time.
It's time to.
Welcome back to Treehouse Treats.
It's time to treat you to the special
It's
stuff.
time for a very special treat. We've got a guys. We've got a really special treat going on right now, and I think you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Which one?
Which what? Which
Special treat.
You know, it's amongst all those boxes over there. Ooh.
Oh yeah. So if you're listening in to this, just let us know, and you're gonna get a free magical butter backpack.
We're gonna give you a free magical butter backpack if you mention this.
If you say
in any
anything
way,
about this
at all, you're totally in.
You get a free magical butter backpack. It's black and looks really nice. I really want one.
I would really appreciate it.
We're gonna give these away. So if you're listening right now to the tunes,
if you're listening to the tunes, my guys, we've got a very special treat for you guys coming up, and that special treat is something that we heard on the radio a long time ago.
You heard something
that kind of inspired us to really alter our style. We started tailoring our act around the fans. That was kind of the major difference. The act used to be, just not that advanced.
Yeah, it wasn't ready for
the world yet.
So,
but now
it's very ready.
At this moment, we're 55 eps deep.
And we haven't said a single thing.
We haven't said one thing anyone has taken offense to.
Have we?
We're batting 1,000. No complaints. Zero complaints, guys. Not a single negative comment about this podcast. Except my dad said it's too long. But that's it. My dad thinks it's too long. But I'll tell you what's too long. I'll show you what's too long. My list of credits. My cool list of credits.
My list of credits, 55 Tampa News Force podcasts. Deep. These are technically
this is my resume.
Business logs for the LLC.
I go into the job interview and I play this on a tape recorder. The guy goes, "So why do you think you're right for the job?" And I go, "Wait until we get to minute 59. And then that's where I'll tell you why I want this job." So here's my song about why I deserve this job. "Please, Mr. Ice Cream Shop, let me work inside of you. I think I can scoop as good as you'd like me to. I'll scoop it up for you. I'll do so many sweet, sweet scoops. 1 scoop, 2 scoop, 45 scoops. So much ice cream around me at once. I love being near the ice cream. It makes me feel all good inside."
Working in ice cream shops can be a fun way to make some extra dough during the holidays.
The smell, the company, the guests, the sweetness, the tender sweetness. Everybody likes the tender sweetness.
The tender sweet things.
Tender, tender, tender sweetness.
That come out of hanging out during the holidays.
Tender, 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 tender. Chicken tenders. The chicken tenders.
They're 2 for 1.
I've got some chicken tenders for you. I've got some chicken tenders.
I'm baking them.
I've got some chicken tenders. I've got some chicken tenders.
They're having a sale. So
there's a Black Friday sale on chicken tenders.
Black Friday sale.
This is actually Black Friday today.
So You
but every day is Black Friday when you live like me.
Yeah, when you
More
live like
Blackout Friday. I'm actually blackout right now.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm not gonna remember any of this.
I really just like tune out and
I thought I was asleep. I did what?
I don't really know
drove to the Grand
what
Canyon.
happens during these things.
I drove to Nevada in one day.
I'm just here to, keep the neutrality of like.
One time I took like 7 tequila shots. I woke up in China.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember taking a full day flight. I was just wasted the whole time.
How long is that? That's
I don't know. It's way too long, I'm sure.
But
yeah, I'm getting a one-way flight from Tampa to China. They have them. Direct flights.
Send me to China.
Tampa to Pyongyang.
Why have you been taking direct flights?
Dropped off at the DMZ.
Yeah, there's no return flight, but you're still here.
There's a really hip T-shirt shop.
I could have sworn I saw you leave for Pyongyang a few weeks ago. Store. But you're back today.
Well, dude, if you don't take pictures of their stuff, they're really nice to you. I've met numerous people who have been to North Korea, and they go, it was fun. I had a good time. I swear. It was like this Egyptian girl. She said it was great. So if one person said it was great, she's like, yeah, they just escort us around to like nightclubs and bars or whatever. You're just not allowed to leave. You're not allowed to leave the party. Never want to leave the party.
I want to hang out in North Korea.
Everything is so sick in here right now. Don't look out the windows. Everything is cool inside of here. It's like the USA in here. It's like the USA in this building. And everything outside of this building is like everything outside of the USA. USA, all the way. We want to be like you.
United States, everybody.
We want to be like you.
Come and hang out in the United States.
USA.
Come visit
Korea
me
is
in
awesome.
my home.
North Korea is awesome. We really appreciate all that they do. And we mean it. We totally agree with most of their policies. There's a couple we don't believe in. The ones we don't believe in are the bad ones.
I don't like the bad ones, but I like the good ones. The good ones are pretty good.
The human rights ones, these pools of feces and blood or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
from these death camps over there.
There's a few death camps.
Prison death camps.
For little children.
It seems really wrong.
They're still hanging out there.
If you ask my honest opinion, if you'd prefer that over what I normally say, then I'll tell you
all right.
that I think it's pretty screwed up. These kids are getting the short end of the stick.
They're getting the tiny
sticks.
little, not even a little stick. They're getting a little.
Why is my stick so small? I used to say something that sounded a lot like that.
They're getting
to my
seeds
family
thrown at them.
Grandpa, why is my stick so small? Because you're not rubbing it right. Here, let me show you.
Oh.
Because you showed me how to make fires with sticks.
Yeah.
Jeez, what are you thinking?
I'm not thinking anything.
Good. Because this isn't a place where you think, okay?
I don't think at all here. It's
I like in the movies, they go, I'm not paying you to think. I'm paying you to do. I don't think this is a good idea, boss. I'm not paying you to think. And then he puts the gun to his head or whatever. Now get back to work, scumbag.
You just bring a gun to whatever job. That's. Why would you want to work for someone that pulls a gun on you?
I know, you should quit.
You got to be doing some really shady stuff.
This is a toxic work environment. I don't like when my mob boss is mean to me.
Yeah, that could be a sketch.
Yeah, that's a good sketch. The toxic environment. It's the HR department at the mafia.
He's like, you're going to do what I said.
Yeah.
And turn in those reports.
Yeah, so we do that and the other gun sketch. Mm-hmm. And that's 2 great sketches. The guy trying to shoot in front of his wife. perfect.
Yeah, now that we are owned and operated by O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, and he's pretty pissed we got shadow banned.
Yep.
He just bought the company.
He's just bought the company.
He's getting the short end of the stick. OJ never gets away with anything these days. I feel like back in the day, that guy could just really run the ball. You know?
Yeah.
He would run that ball right to the end zone, and nobody would stop him. And then I guess at some point, something changed.
Something changed in OJ.
I don't know what it is. I can't put my knife in it.
What happened to him?
I don't know. I think he was like, he voice acted on some sort of anime show for a while. I think that was OJ. No, because he had a movie.
No, that was Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that was Mike Tyson.
He had a wonderful, long-running series.
Yeah.
Beautiful
The
stuff.
George Foreman Grill. What's up with all these boxers making grills? Am I right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
George Foreman, the list goes on.
Yeah, like the
Hulk Hogan's ham hugger. Hulk
tennis,
smash.
the tennis liquors,
Tennis liquor?
the tennis courts in
tennis
Pinellas
court
County.
liquor
They lost their liquor license.
Yeah, Pete's Tennis Courts, I believe.
Yeah.
Really creative name. Pete's, yeah, something about Betsy working there. She was giving out alcohol to kids or something. I'm not sure exactly, but I think it's something like that.
Something about backwash from the actual dispensers of the alcohol being given to even
I know. It's
younger.
Yeah, I
Children
forgot that they're also selling it to younger kids, and it's a win-win situation for everyone.
It's a big chain that was discovered.
Yeah, it's actually a lot like, our country. We're getting sold the diluted good stuff as well.
Yeah, they're not giving us the
They're
best
not giving
stuff.
us the good stuff.
They don't like to give us the best stuff.
That's something a lot of people don't know. When companies like export food, the government opens up the packages, like eats half, and then just dilutes the rest with like fake meat,
Mm-hmm. They start sneaking in bologna.
Yeah, they go, we get to eat the good food.
They shape things.
Well, they shape things like turkeys or
into the
whatever.
meat that you like and
They go,
color
this is
it
exactly
to
what
look
you
like
like.
steak.
Yeah, they go, we swear this is, it's not that hard, guys.
It's like a used bone that was carved back down.
Yeah, we can 3D print it at this point. It's not special.
And it's very very gross, some of the practices that these factories get away with this.
I know. I don't know how. It's probably all these 5G towers that are just controlling my thoughts. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at one right now. It's so offensive. It's huge.
Yo, no, it hears what you're saying.
I feel like it microwaves my brain.
At least 2 or 5 of those antennas are every antenna on there.
Yeah, they just point them in direction.
Collects and sends.
Yeah, it's listening, and it has like heat powers, like infrared.
We're
rays.
listening, and then we're sending the information.
We're sending the info,
and then we have a middle one, that he just kind of hangs out and makes sure that we get everything. He's just an extender.
Yeah, no, there's we're just helping them. They're gathering our intel. And they're going to pool it. They're going to pool intel, but they won't share it.
So if you live anywhere near one of these
5G
telecommunications, cell phone towers,
one of these so-called cell phone towers, go and rip those things off of them. Rip those big rectangles off. Those big gray rectangles. Is that what we've come to, guys? Is that what life is about? Big gray rectangles? Oh, sick. I like your big gray rectangle that's hanging on the side of a what was once maybe a radio tower that was cut in half. And then the top was put in some trendy bar in Miami called Satellite. We're going to this satellite. We're going to the bar that's got really cool shit inside.
Really cool stuff.
Really old vintage. rustic.
You get a lot of nostalgia sitting around.
Oh man, dude, Gen X Tavern. Did you hear about what's going on?
What's going on there?
Gen X Tavern Saturday. They're doing an MTV night or something. I need to go.
Oh yeah,
we should film it.
You're an MTV person.
I should show up and be like, "What's up, guys? I'm here at MTV. MTV night."
It's like a pageant thing.
I think they're just showing old like music videos from MTV all night, and they got like a DJ who's on MTV. So if I show up, I'll be the official also MTV guy. I should reach out to Gen X and say, "Hey, can I have a big free tab if I come out? Hey, if I come drink in your place, can I have money?"
Wow.
They used to do that.
You can do that?
Oh yeah, guys, I used to get paid money to drink in nightclubs. It didn't happen too often, but there was a good amount of times I got money and booze just to go in there and hang out. Mm-hmm. And we'd be loud with the other MTV people, Yeah. And they go, they're here.
That sounds like a wonderful time.
It's a wonderful time. It was so cool, man.
And now,
oh hey yeah, and now
it's just smooth sailing from there.
I've ascended above. I'm living in the clouds now.
Yeah, they pay us to
they're
do
paying
what?
Us hand over fist to make content. Content is king, guys. I read it in like an Instagram a few moments ago. Again.
Big article. It's a big list.
Big article. It was like the more you have, the richer you get.
So much. If you're investing,
man, you're
really
picking the right team.
If you own any kind of property, you're doing pretty well right now.
Guys,
it's a big buyer's market. Everyone's unloading.
Yeah, yeah, guys, this is the time to buy companies. If you're ever gonna.
You gotta
buy an established.
Invest now, especially on a hot growing property
honestly,
like this.
I swore I was never going to be open to investors. I said I'm never going to let anybody else in on this amazing thing we've created, this endless cash source we've stumbled upon, fallen ass backwards into. This amazing opportunity we dish out daily. We got to keep it for ourselves. That's what I said. But then I smarted up. I got wiser. I wizened up. A wise man once told me, you got to let other people into your great ideas and businesses. You've got to trust others to complete your business. I need help with my business. Oh.
Please buy my business.
Please buy my business.
Please buy my business.
I accidentally did business. Isn't that crazy when you just do business?
Invest in something like this?
Yeah, but
it's like, but I made a mistake.
But there's no mistakes in the world. That's the law of the Lord. Listen, if God's taught me anything, it's that there's no mistakes. Yeah, so I'm not going to pretend to understand him, as I don't think you should either.
I don't understand.
It offends
God
me if you
the way I understand. We each come at it from our own angles.
Yeah, we come at it from our own angles. That's just the way it is. But yeah, it's that's why I deserve this job.
Yeah,
this is where you stop the job interview tape.
So
that was the portion of the show. That was my whole job interview, and from start to finish, I think it went perfect. I'm sure I'm gonna get the job.
Just every time I get an interview, I say everything they want to hear, but then at the end when they ask, "Do you have any questions for me?"
Yeah. What do you say for them?
I get.
You go.
I get flustered.
And what? You don't ask them any questions? What do you say?
Say, oh, no thanks. I'm sorry.
No thanks. I'm sorry. That's good. Nope. I don't want to learn anything about you guys. I just go, yeah. How big is it? And I go, your paycheck, idiot. That usually goes over well. I go, can I see it? He goes, what? And I go, your tiny little thingy, you butthead. The boss hates that. But I do it anyway. Does that work for you as well?
Yeah, he just points at the door.
Before I can talk, usually, I've never actually had a job interviewer let me sit down. They usually go, stop right there, don't move, and they go, what? And they go, you jumped the line. It's not your turn. You're not even supposed to be in this bathroom right now.
Who let you in here?
I thought it was a steam room. I thought it was a sauna. They go, is that why you're naked? And I go, yeah, that's why I'm naked.
I'm being
'Cause I thought it
naked
was a
right
sauna.
now.
But is it so wrong to be naked? Why did we have to eat from the tree of knowledge and learn that we're naked? If we didn't try to learn more, everything would be okay, guys. What I'm trying to say is learning is bad for you. And I've been saying it for years and years and years. I've been begging people not to learn, but they just won't learn. They won't learn when I tell them not to learn.
They don't want me to learn. I've never really learned anything at all.
I don't know anything at all.
I haven't learned anything from my mistakes.
I've never learned, not even one time.
I've never changed my behavior.
I'm gonna continue to be the exact same all the time.
I'm always gonna be this way.
Despite the results.
And nothing's ever gonna change.
Nothing's
how
gonna change.
I am inside.
I'm gonna steadily be at the same point in life
I'm
forever.
never gonna be anything else other than this.
No chance, not at all.
I gave up on everything long ago, and I never learned anything anymore.
Yep. But
And I just don't
in the off chance that
know how to do anything whatsoever. So.
yes, but in the off chance that it all works out, I totally knew it. I totally knew it. I knew all the time from the beginning that things were gonna work out. I never doubted it once. I totally knew it. I did not ever believe in the negative thoughts. Those happened, but I didn't follow through on the actions. Because I'd say, you gotta die. I'd say, baby boy, you gotta die. But I never did it. So that's the point. You say you wanna die, but you don't. Because when you get close to dying, you realize that's not what I wanted. I don't want that at all. I don't want that at all. I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. I want to do the opposite. Yep.
That's how everything goes.
And that's the story of Babylon. Yeah, sometimes you don't want to die, even though you might say you do.
Yeah.
You can't believe that.
Yeah, you gotta just persevere through.
That's your brain attacking you.
You gotta just pick it up from there and be like, it's gonna be okay.
There's a lot of poison in the world. But you got to believe that it won't always be there.
So everyone, keep it great.
Yeah, keep it real good.
Great time.
Keep your grades up.
Continue reading
Continue reading despite what the media will say.
Read everything and then decide for yourself.
I got a new government gig. Secretly burning books.
Oh yeah, they're paying for
it was
that
on
now.
Craigslist. Yeah, they were like, we can't, give you any security at all, but we're telling you we're from the government. We're gonna start burning books, and they're giving me like $2,000 an hour.
Yeah, I've been doing this secret website work for some companies where they pay me to build these websites for them, and then they go up to people on the street and collect their information on an iPad.
Oh wow! And then what do you do with their info?
I don't know. That's just. But I just designed it. It's pretty nice.
Good. Yeah, it's
good.
pretty sick.
They commissioned me to make that, and I made it happen.
Cool. Yeah, I think we're really missing the point here. If all we need is emails, we should just be standing on the corner.
Yeah, collect
if the more
some
emails equals dollar signs. All we're doing is we're selling our cachet. We're going to take people's info the good old-fashioned way, you know? Just like Facebook intended. Just like, you know, the world was supposed to be. That's how it is.
It's gonna be nothing but this for the rest of your life.
They say nothing but net. I say nothing but nut.
Swish.
Swish. Swish, swish.
And that's how they ended that one.
And that was how that episode ended. Yeah, I'm actually developing a new
encore.
I've actually been developing a new sense in my body, like a sixth sense, you know?
A seventh sense?
A seventh sense. I opened up my pineal gland. You ever heard of that? Your pineal gland?
It's by the amygdala.
It's in your brain. Yeah, this eye.
It's like another part.
It's an eyeball.
There. Is it?
They say that. They go, it's your brain's eyeball. You go, okay. That's, you know, they say you're woke. I woke up. I was sleeping, but I'm awake now. How do you think about that? Does that make you feel anything? And you'd be surprised how little it does.
You know, some people don't have it trained very well.
Yeah, they go, when you're woke, you start feeling different, but I don't.
No, I feel the same.
I feel the same, but worse.
So you're telling me
I've been actually trying to harden my pineal gland.
So that's like
Shut
completely like in the middle of your...
I've been taking a lot of benzos.
Where is this part?
Center of your forehead, you know? Big ball behind your thing.
Okay, I've seen this thing.
Yeah, you've seen that thing. Yeah, you've heard of that.
I feel like I damaged mine somehow.
Yeah, I've been trying to bang stuff against my forehead until the thoughts stop. Mm-hmm. But sometimes no such luck.
The thoughts just get so bad.
It's crazy how bad the thoughts get. You go, I didn't even know I could think like this.
Why am I thinking like this?
Why is my brain going to the worst possible thing? It goes, what's the worst thing that could hurt you the most? And then my brain goes, well, guess what? That's the only thing I'm going to think about because I'm going to beat you. That's what my brain says to me.
Oh, no, and then it attacks you?
My brain says, I'm going to outwear you, you know? I'm going to wear you down and you're just going to give up. And I say, no, Mr. Brain, I don't want to give up.
I don't want to give up yet,
I want to have a happy time. I want to have a happy time. I want to have a happy time. Happy time by myself. Having a happy time.
Happiest time.
And then it doesn't happen, you know? And then the brain goes, see? You can't have a happy time. I'm going to kill you. And I go, why? What do you want from me?
You don't want me to do anything good?
Why do you want me to die? And it goes, you don't deserve to live. You deserve to die. I go, why? You know, why do I deserve such harsh punishment?
Because you did some bad
Don't
stuff.
I bring joy?
You know, sometimes your brain remembers it did something really bad and it's like, oh, man, you deserve...
Right, your brain must go, you don't deserve anything. But then I go, also, though, I deserve everything. And I should go up early. And I deserve to do 15 minutes.
Please put me on early.
Please put me on early, mister. I've got a really tight 10. I want to stretch out with you. Can you help me stretch my tight 10? I'll stretch a tight 10 if you know what I mean. Woo! Oh! Ow! Ow! Ow!
That's how you close out a show.
That's how you close out a show.
All right, everybody.
See you later, everybody.